Hello to everyone and welcome to another update on the market. For today I decided to cover USD versus Japanese yen. I will speak about the gold market, crude oil and Bitcoin versus US dollar. I will start with the USD versus Japanese yen first. So this is the hourly time frame, and we can see that last week market actually tried to break 141.64. Actually we had a breakdown, but the market then reclaimed above this level and then started to build higher lows, and we can see some kind of ascending triangle a pattern at this stage with the key resistance at 142.45. So there is a chance, because of this fake breakdown of this major pin bar low and building in the process of, we can see the building higher lows at this point. So there is a chance, if the market can break and hold above 142.45, that there is a chance for the retest of 144, let's say 20, or even retest this supply trend line around 144.80 mark. So that's the most likely scenario at this point. Now, if the market will, for example, break 141 level and then hold below, of course, there is a chance for the lower prices, and we can go to and see the higher time frames where the next level and pivot will be. So the next pivot is set at 138.80 mark. So there is a plenty potential for the sell-off in case of that that kind of development. So the upside scenario, we're very close to break 142.45, and if we can hold above, then this can open the door for the higher prices. Speaking of the gold market, we spoke about this consolidation, and market broke 2026 mark, and actually it's holding below without bigger significant reaction towards this consolidation again. So this is generally a good sign for the further downside development. So the downside scenario is most likely to happen, and potential test of this imbalanced area around 2005 and even all the way down to 1993 and 1985 is a possible scenario. If we can see the strong back up into this consolidation and hold above to a 2050 level, then there is a chance for the higher prices back towards the 2070 mark. But at this stage, the downside scenario is most likely to develop on the gold market. Crude oil is also trading near a key resistance point at 72.45. We have also the pin bar low at 70.42. So I can speak about two scenarios at this point. One, if the market can break this 72.45 and then hold above, this can open the door for the retest of 74 mark or even 75 mark. From the other side, if we see rejection and then break down of the pin bar low at 70.41 and hold below, then there is a chance for the retest of this low around 68 mark. And speaking of the Bitcoin versus US dollar, I marked last week, we marked this key resistance level around 43,450, and it held pretty well. And then there is a pin bar tail that market actually is breaking now, but we still have the pin bar lows at 40,140. But so far supplies in the control at this point, and we had the intraday resistance at 41,460. So the most likely scenario is the market to develop towards the 40,150, and then if there is a bigger downside power, there is a chance potentially for the further lower prices back into this area of consolidation around 38,500 or 38,000 mark. Anything meaningful to the upside, I would like to see the market first to break the supply trend line, but not just that, I would also like to see big imbalance above the 43,450 and hold above in order to open the door for this test of 44,800 mark. That will be everything for this update, guys. I hope that you did enjoy. Have a good trading day and speak to you from tomorrow morning.